I always wonder what's on your mind, what you guys are thinking. Because you know how it is. There's always these boys up front who are always just saying all this stupid shit. And you just gotta wonder what the fuck is going on inside their heads, you know? But whatever it is, they're entitled to it. 18 years I swallowed. I swallowed 18 years of fear. I swallowed 18 years of humiliation. I never said no to my father. I never said no to my father. When he spoke, I shook inside. I feared the backside of his hand. I feared the fist. I never said no. Humiliation was mine.
I hate my dad, okay? I am so much like that guy, it's not even funny. I hate him. I'm just like him. A lot of the way we move, we talk, are the same. I have seen him twice since I was 18. It just took talking to him for 3 minutes to realize I am just like that guy. You know, I have the Rollins, the left hand. First thing he did when he came up to me years ago, when I hadn't seen him for years, he went, "Kid," and I went, "Oh no, damn, I thought that was a Rollinsism. That's Paul. Damn it. Kid." I'm like, "No, don't do that." And so all that kind of stuff. We talk the same, you know, and the way I was raised, violence has always been in my life. That's just, you know, besides being American, which is just death is in the culture, cheap death, you know, bad, mean, polluted death. And besides that, I was just raised in a violent way. I engaged in a lot of violence. A lot of violence was done to me, mental, physical, sexual, on every level. I got bad stories for you, but so that just is where I come from. And I think death is just it's the truest thing I've ever seen. I mean, when I saw, pictures of my friend with the back of his head blown off, that was extremely final to me. I mean, boy, that's it. That's the end of the line for my friend Joe Cole. That's it. There's no ego trip here. There's no put on. There's no voguing going on. It's not Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. This is real life. A dead guy taught me about real life. Death is my main influence in life. Death is my total inspiration. Death, rage, and depression are what get me out of bed in the morning. Not love, not joy, not money, not the chicks, not any dubious fame. What gets me out of bed in the morning is death, and I'm on fire, and I gotta go do something.
Oh, look. Brainwashed. no fear, no self-doubt, no humiliation. One diamond burns in my mind. Rage, rage, rage. My heart diamond. I've got diamonds in my eyes. Just like you. Just like you. Just like you.
I don't let people get very close to me. And on the same token, I don't miss people very much. You know, I don't have a girlfriend, but on the same token, I don't miss a girl when I'm away. I am right there with the music. I have no distraction, you know. I don't, and people, when they, oh, Henry, I'll see you, I'm like, don't run that on me, all right? See you later. I'll see you when I see you if neither one of us are killed in the meantime. I don't like distraction, and I don't like people hanging on, and I don't like to hang on. And I don't like to own many things, because then they kind of own you.
Just like you. Just like you. Just like you.
Put out a book a few months ago called One from None, which is a collection of writing from 1987. And it's an interesting book just on account of it reflects where I was at the time. And that's when I was just forming the Rollins Band. And I was kind of out there on my own playing rooms about this big to 30 people when 8 months before I'd been playing to 3,000 people with Black Flag. So it was a lot of, I got to hold myself together, I got to maintain, I got to get through this, and I had to develop an extremely thick shell in no time flat. I mean, I had a new band I had formed with me and the guys, put the band together. No money, no resources, no label, no nothing, and we were out touring. And all of a sudden we went from the Black Flag armored tank, you know, where like your manager hands you a schedule, you're just rock star, just sail onto the venue, to, oh my God, we're out of gas, how are we gonna get to this place? Does anyone have a map? It got pretty intense, and the writing reflects a very, you know, guy kind of coming into some strength, you know. We're blessed with a really nice audience. I mean, we get cool, young, bright people at our gigs. I mean, much cooler than Black Flag audiences were. We had a lot of like skinheads at our shows, like Zig Heil guys, and we don't get that with the Rollins Band, which is great. So I don't like to be around Nazi youth, you know. But I care about these people in a way it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable to talk about. I mean, I have a big heart for young people because I just know how hard it is to be that age, because it nearly killed me. And anyone who is like 16, 17, 18, up to like 25, I just know that, you know, everything is just so hard to deal with. You know, hormones are flying, everything is tragic, everything, I visit, oh my God, I gotta go underground for 9 weeks. I mean, everything is, women, no, my God, what do I do? You know, everything is catastrophic, and to see these young folks going through that stuff is just like, you just gotta go, okay, you know, keep hitting, keep going. That's why I hate drugs so much, because it takes out young, beautiful people, you know. I hate drugs for that.
The skies are deep, just like you.
Americans are raised to be morons, and it makes you go to work better. You're makes you hang on to the lie with a little bit more tenacity if you're an idiot raised on Budweiser and rape, you know? So...
You see the signs of hope in the nation?
No, I don't believe in hope. Hope is the first sign of defeat. Remember that? Who was that, Henry Youngman or Friedrich Nietzsche? I forget. No, I think, I hope there will be change. I mean, I'm trying to affect some change myself. Not that I'm up on a soapbox, but I make a very overt effort not to be what I hate, you know, not to slack, not, you know, I'm trying not to pollute the earth, stuff like that. But I think the hope, if there's any hope, I translate into social change. And the social change I see is only going to come from young folks. And like I said, some musicians, some artists, directors, those who can mobilize young people to hold on a second and really take a look at what's around them, because young people are very sensitive animals. They're not stupid.